Hey guys, it has been quite a while since I have logged on, and I really, oh my gosh, but I just wanted to check in, I'd like to just say hi. This is my current position. I am on the couch in my all too well, I don't know if you can see it, all too well red scarf jumper. And I am reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I am not a fantasy book girl, like, at all. I'm only like 60 pages in. And I'm finding it a little bit like, I find like romance and like murder mysteries really easy to read and really like quick to read, but I'm finding that I'm like kind of struggling through this, but it's just like, I'm like, wait, what? Just because I'm not used to the genre. But I'm actually really enjoying it a lot more than what I thought I would. I was really excited to read it because it had been recommended to me so many times. And yeah, I'm actually like really loving it. So, yeah, I will update you guys and yeah, okay, bye. I wanted to kind of like update you guys a little bit of where my life is right now, and it is me reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. I even started reading it, so yeah. Anyway, so this is where I'm at. So I am not a fantasy girl. I've never been a fantasy girly, and I am obsessed. Like, I do not know what Sarah J Maas put in these books, and I know that I am late to the trend, like very, very late to the trend, but like I am obsessed. I finished not the first one. I just started these like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I finished the second one this morning, which I gave probably like a 4.75 star to. It wasn't quite a 5-star read for me, simply because I can't say too much because it is, anyway, like, so for the first like maybe quarter of the book, maybe not even that much, but for the first little bit of the book, Feyre, who is the main character, was just really pissing me off. So that's why I was a 4.75, but I like loved it so much. Like, I was just like reading it every single night. I was reading it at work. Yeah, it's such a good book. So I'm really excited to start this book. Yeah, the ending of the second book was so good. I genuinely cried. I was sitting on my balcony crying this morning. I was just like excited to see what was going to happen. So now I'm like so excited to read this one. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated, but that is where I'm at. I am going to watch the rest of Rachel's vlog, and then I'm probably just gonna have a nap. I'm so exhausted and not feeling well. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Hi guys, I am just starting a third book. I'm up to page 22, and I'm really excited to see. Sorry, this is like all in my face, and the lighting is not great. but I'm really like excited to see where this is going to go. And not end, because I know that there's 2 more books after this, but I know that it was like meant to be a trilogy, so I guess there might be like an ending of some sort in this book, so I'm really excited to see how it's going to end. I love Feyre. I love her. I love her so much. She is such a well-written character. I feel like she's the only person I can say without like spoiling anything. But yeah, I just love her. She is such a great character. Hey guys, so it's Saturday, I'm gonna say the 18th of July, but I actually don't know if that's true. And I just got back from the bookstore. Oopsies. So when I was at QBD, which is my local bookstore, I literally, oh my gosh, my hair is so oily. I found the Babysitter's Club. I loved the Babysitter's Club when I was younger. And I found like this like old vintage kind of like tin. And it was only like $15. And I was like, oh my gosh, I literally have to have it. I am obsessed. Okay, let's open it. There is just something about like look at that. That just like literally brings me back like so many years. Like I am currently like a 10-year-old girl. Like I am currently just like 10 years old, back reading the Babysitter's Club. So I think there's, yeah, six books for $15. And you get the cool tin as well. Like, oh, I just miss these so much. Christy and the Snobs, Claudia and the New Girl, Jessie and the Super Brat. Like, okay, no one makes book covers like this anymore. And Stacey's Emergency. Like, are they not just the cutest thing that you've literally ever seen in your whole life? Like, and that can just sit in my little bookcase. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then, where are they? And while I was there, I got, oh my gosh, Reckless and Powerless. 2 books that I've wanted to read for quite a long time. Just because I've literally seen them everywhere. And I've heard that they're really, really good. I decided to get them from Kmart. I was at QBD. I kind of just went there for like a little browse. Like I wasn't really planning on getting anything. But I saw the Babysitter's Club 10 and I was like, oh, I have to get that. And then I was like, I'm nearly finished ACOTAR, and I've heard that the Throne of Glass series is really good, so I just bought, I'm pretty sure the Assassin's Blade is the first one in the series. I checked that like 7 different times. So I got that. And then when I was like in the line to check out one of the book store people, one of the employees there came over and was like, oh, do you like Sarah J. Maas? I was like, yeah, I do. And she's like, oh, like I have a really good book if you want, that you might like, which is, and sorry, is this not like the most beautiful front cover you have ever like seen in your life? Like that is gorgeous. Anyway, and she showed me this, and I had seen this when I walked in, and I was like, oh, I've heard that's really good, but like I'm not gonna get it. And apparently it's gonna be, this is the first of like what's going to be a trilogy. So yeah, she said it's like assassin, what'd she say? Like assassin, high fae, memory wiped kind of vibe, lots of, so yeah. I got that as well, so I'm really excited to read that. I'm like maybe 40% through A Court of Wings and Ruin at the moment, so I'm hoping I'm going to finish, or at least get a good chunk of the way through the rest of that today. But I'm gonna put these, so like on my bookshelf. It's not, it's my staircase. Over here, I have my July TBR, which I just know I'm not going to get through, because I still have like 9 books and it is the 18th of July. But I'm just gonna sit these guys over there for the time being. And I might add them to my August TBR, although my August TBR is quite big as well. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get quite a bit through A Quarter Wings and Ruin. And yeah. Hey guys, it has been quite a while since I have like vlogged or spoken or anything, and sorry, my throat is like so sore. I feel like I'm getting sick. I've been sick quite a fair bit this year, so kind of annoying if I am getting sick again, but I can like feel it in my throat and in my like nose and sinuses and stuff. But yeah, hi. I'm just here with my little green tea and my Winnie the Pooh mug. How cute is that? It's just like one of my favorite mugs. Well, I would just give you a little update on how things have been going. So I think last time I vlogged, I was reading, I can't remember if I was reading A Court of Wings and Ruin or A Court of Mist and Fury. Either way, I finished both of them now, and I'm now on A Court of Frost and Starlight. I am only like that far through, so I'm up to chapter 12, so nearly up to page 100. I really want to finish it tonight. Honestly, I'm hoping I will. I started it yesterday and just found it really difficult to get into. I was not like feeling it like at all, but wow, that might be heaps better. So yeah, so now I'm up to this book. I started it yesterday. I got about 20 pages through. And honestly, okay, let me preface this by I am like not a huge fantasy reader. I do not read fantasy at all. So me even like reading A Court of Thorns and Roses has been like a huge jump out of my comfort zone. The first book I was alright. I think I might have given it a 4, but I actually think I'm going to change that rating to like a 3.5. It was like my first kind of fantasy book I've ever kind of read. So that's why I rated it so highly, because I feel like I just like got into it really easily. But then once I read the second and third book, I think I gave the second book a 5, and then I think I gave the third book like a 4.75. I finished it on Saturday. I feel like I saw a lot of people not like rate that as highly, from what I saw anyway. But I really loved the third book. I felt like it was a little bit slow in the beginning, but then I just like really got into it, and yeah, I loved everything about it, I guess. I don't want to say too much in case it's a spoiler, but anyway, I really liked the plot, I liked the storyline, I liked like Feyre's storyline particularly, and I really liked getting to know like the other characters a lot more. That's kind of all I'll say. And then this book, so I saw this book and I thought, oh my gosh, 230 pages, that is going to be such a breeze to get through. And then I started it and I just like felt like I was just like rereading things. Like I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then I ended up borrowing the audiobook this morning, and I've literally, since my 30 pages, I've literally just been listening to the audiobook. Even that, a couple of chapters, I was like, I have no idea what is like going on. I don't understand it. I'm not like really invested in it. And I was just about to sit outside and like read some more because I got up to chapter 12 with the audiobook, and then I literally opened the book and I was like, oh my gosh, I still have that much to go. And I'm just not like, I'm not there. I'm not loving it. I'm not liking it. I'm not like, at the moment, I feel like it's like a 2.5. And I don't think I've rated a book that low for like quite some time. So this is really disappointing. But then I also have not seen like a good thing said about this book like at all. So am I surprised? Not entirely. Am I disappointed because I actually thought that maybe I would really like it? Yeah. But we'll see, there's still time, I guess. So maybe I'll just like keep listening to the audiobook for a couple of chapters and then go from there, I guess. And then I think I'm gonna take a break before I read the 5th book. Because while I know who the characters are, but I just need like something a little bit light and fluffy in between. And when I tell you that I did not hit my July TBR like at all, I think I still have 8 books left on my TBR, plus the 5th book of this. So it's like 9.5 books essentially, and today is the 29th. It's the 29th of July, so I've got 2 more days. So I really want to finish this, and then I'm gonna read like a really light, fluffy, either kind of like murder mystery or maybe a little romance. And then hopefully finish out. So then at least I get like another book off my TBR. Because my August TBR is massive without like any of my July books on there. So, and I'm away for a week in July because I'm going to New Zealand. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at the moment. So I just thought I would update you guys that I am not loving it. Apologies if you do love it, and I love Sarah J. Maas. I love her books. I'm very, very excited to start reading A Throne of Glass. I've heard incredible things about that. I really just like I don't know, and like again, I haven't read the whole book, so I don't really know, but I just really don't think this book was like necessary, to be honest. That's just like the vibe I'm getting from it. And a lot of, not to sound like awful, but like a lot of what I'm like reading, I'm like, oh, I don't really care. Like I don't really care. But I actually just don't care. And I actually would just rather be thinking, oh, I wonder what Feyre is doing. I wonder what like these people are doing. And like you actually didn't have to tell me. Sorry, Sarah, sorry. I love your writing. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyway, hopefully I finish this tonight. I'm gonna continue listening to the audiobook while I get dinner ready and clean up a little bit. And then hopefully I'll just read like, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's it. Okay, see yous.